Well, it is October the 8th, I think. Yeah, October 8th. And out here in the Kiamichi Mountains with Will, who has the YouTube channel WillStar Mysteries. He flew all the way down here from Ohio to come out into the mountains with me down here, and he's still asleep. I've been up since before daylight. It's about 8 o'clock right now, but we got here to camp last night about 8:30. It was good and dark by then. We went for a hike out in these woods, and later in the night we had some distant vocalizations that were kind of interesting. They were too far away for me to really identify, but they were kind of a high-pitched howl. I mean, you know, like I say, it's so far away it's hard to tell what it was. But later in the evening, in this area right here, we were at the bottom, and that's in the creek bottoms, and something was in this gulch right here, if you will, and it displaced some rocks, and so that kind of got our attention. So we returned to camp, and I got my video camera that had the night vision on it, and we walked the trail down into the bottoms down below just to shoot some video and night vision and watch and see if we could see anything. That, you know, the only problem with shooting with the night vision, when you're looking into the screen at what you're seeing, when you look away from it, your eyes aren't adjusted to the dark anymore, and it takes a little while to get all adjusted back to where you can see in the dark. And we had a pretty moonlit night, so it was pretty bright without it. But I'll have to wait till I get home and put the night vision. I shot about 30 minutes worth down there, aiming into the woods where whatever it was moving around. And I mean, it could have been a lot of things. I mean, this is an area where there has been Bigfoot activity, Bigfoot sightings going on for at least 2 decades that I know of. And so what we heard, it could have been deer, bear, any forest animal that is the more mundane, I guess. But anyway, it would be nice if it did turn out to be our friendly neighborhood Sasquatch, wouldn't it? So anyway, like I say, Will, he's still sleeping off the jet lag, I guess. He said the day before he got like 2 hours of sleep, so he's crashed. So I thought I'd go for a walk in the woods here and enjoy the morning and take you guys along with me. See if we see anything of interest. Well, to me, the woods themselves are something of interest for sure. And, those are creek bottoms down there. That's the thing, you're looking through these GoPros and stuff, you really don't see it's hard to tell how steep this is. This is pretty steep. Now here's that gulch close to camp. I don't know if you can see it through the trees. You can kind of see the white through there. That's my truck. And this gulch is where something was moving last night, displaced some rocks as it was walking. So that's pretty deep. From where I'm standing, it's about 20 foot to the bottom there. It's hard to see, maybe hard to see, get the perspective just looking at the video, but that's about 20 foot down right there. And then down to those bottoms there's that's a good trip down. But we hiked down through there last night, and that's where I got the night vision footage. Like I say, it was warm last night, and right now the temperature is steadily dropping. We've got that cold front coming through. So like last night I didn't need a jacket. I was just wearing short sleeves, and this morning it's probably about 50 degrees right now, maybe. A nice temperature for a walk. So I'm going to give y'all a view of walking towards camp. I've gotten the reason I'm videoing just walking here mainly is I've had several of my subscribers email me or comment and say they like for me to video just walking through the woods. So I've got a few subscribers that aren't able to get out and hike in the woods and stuff like this, so they have told me that this is like getting to come along. So I hope you enjoy the view here. So wouldn't want to slip and fall down in that. That wouldn't be fun. Now look at this rock right here. That'd make a good picnic table, wouldn't it? Or it sure make a nice place to just sit and listen tonight, actually. Yeah, it sure would. As it overlooks these creek bottoms here. Let's go to the edge here and take a look. Sure does. That is a good perspective. Let's see down in there. Those are the creek bottoms. And there is that rock. I think that's where I'm going to set up tonight with a parabolic microphone. And from that, and you can't see it, but the creek is on the other side. There's a trail. You can see, okay, this trail shows up. See the trail there, another about 30 yards or so is the creek, and it's mostly dried up. The place where I usually fish, there's water in it. I might try to see if fish will bite in it. Earlier there's fish in it. They were moving about, but man, I don't know how. There's just not very much water in it. But anyway, that's my idea for tonight. Got perspective from that rock, using that as a base, set up on that with the night vision. And I've got a recording device as well, audio, and it gives us a good kind of right in the middle between the bottoms here and the mountain above us. All right, to give you a better perspective of the it's a good long ways to the bottom. Slip and fall up here, it's would not be a very happy tumble to the bottom. So I'm not going to do that. But I've already hiked up and down this thing a couple of times this morning, so good exercise. I'm not a treadmill kind of guy, walking on a treadmill. If I'm going to exercise, I need to be going somewhere. So I like to hike. Okay, we're gonna, for real, head back to camp. I'll tell you what, I think that's just gonna be a good table there. I think that's definitely where we're gonna operate from tonight. Excellent, excellent place. Okay, back at camp now. So last night We got here after dark, did not set up any tents or anything. I don't generally. So there was some little bit of rain falling. So I just threw a tarp over the bed of the pickup, rolled sleeping bags out there, slept the night. So it's up in the morning. This is my camping guest from Ohio, Will, who has the YouTube channel, WillStar Mysteries. Now, okay, now I can use that video footage as a bribe, you know? No, man. So, no, he had the flight from Ohio down here, and said he slept like 2 hours the day before, so he slept in late. I've been up several hours already, so anyway. All right, I am here in the Kiamichi Mountains with Will from WillStar Mysteries, all the way from Ohio. How's it going, Will?
Good, Dave. How are you?
All right.
Good. Appreciate you having me down here, man.
Hey, absolutely. If y'all haven't already, I'm sure you have, but if you haven't already, check out Will's YouTube channel, WillStar Mysteries. He does a lot of historical Sasquatch accounts and talks about them and shows on location video of them and stuff. So it's very interesting, especially if you want to learn more about some of the historical Sasquatch accounts, which he does a really good job with that. So he flew all the way down here from Ohio yesterday, Ohio to Dallas.
Yeah.
And then up to Oklahoma. So he's on the road a long time. And he just got up. I've been up since a little before daylight, but sleeping off the jet lag.
Yeah, I got 2 hours sleep yesterday, so I had to catch up a little bit.
So anyway, I don't know what I was going to make to the edit here, but I found a place that's going to be our mode of operation tonight, and it's going to be that big flat rock there, because it overlooks the canyon down there. Timber rattlers are generally not an aggressive snake, but if you step on them, they will bite you. Yeah. So this right here, what I'm thinking would be a good place to set up our recording devices or whatever.
Yep.
That we brought down there, and right there is two places that we were hearing rocks being displaced last night, close to camp. So.
So yeah, this drainage right here, Dave, you could use that really easily, huh?
Use it for what?
Traveling.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Now there's people that say that these things are ridge walkers. What's your opinion on that? Like, did they like to stay on top of ridges when they're traveling?
I don't know. Nobody can really say that for sure.
That's true.
I think they're like anything else. They travel where it's fits their purpose better.
Just trying to give off.
Now, if we're down there in the bottoms like we were last night, obviously, if they're up on the ridge, they've got a vantage point, like so. But yeah, I mean, yeah, something like that. I think they just would travel wherever they felt like it. So anyway, Will here, who come all the way down from Ohio just to go camping in the Kiamichi Mountains,
yep,
stopped and brought us T-bone steaks. So that's what I'm cooking for lunch. We got one more in the package. Usually cook them on the campfire, but we're in a burn ban down here, so we're having to use the camp stove. That looks like that's going to be great. Something about cooking it over at camp seems to make it even taste better. That's looking like it might even be done. And that's still a little bloody in it. Anyway. So that's lunch. Will's going to bring steak like that every time. I probably have him down a lot more often.
That's how I do it. That's how I do it.
So, yeah, like I say, when Cornell come down, he brought steaks.
Yeah.
So, you know,
He set up the precedent.
it's a win-win both times so far.
Yeah.
Only thing last time we was down here and Cornell brought the steaks, my son Elijah cooked them, and he's a lot better cook than me. So we're just hoping these turn out good. But it sure does look good.
I think that'll be delicious.
Yeah.